Hello, good morning, and welcome to another edition of Behind the Lens, video style. Well, here we are, week 13, game 13, postseason play. Going down the street to play the Dogs. 6:40 in the morning right now, so in about 12 hours and 20 minutes we'll put the ball in the air. But first, let's get our quick 6-minute fix on this Friday. Got a little business, we'll get into the topics, and things will get moving. Didn't know if you knew it or not, but Tim Gentry has been promoted to Director of Web Services from Berea, Kentucky. And Tim, I needed to let you know that we got some correspondence from Web Listings, Inc. wanting us to get involved in some kind of search engine. They can help us. I think you need to let them know that you got our website in good shape, but I did want to get that to you. Located out of Niagara Falls, New York. Web Listings, Inc. There's their plug. Also, traveled this week, went down to Watercolors, and that's down in Seagrove, Florida. Beautiful place. We had a sales meeting down there, and a little rah-rah and a little come to Jesus, and learned some new things, and actually some things evolved that I just didn't know that would, which taught me a little bit more about the way America's changing and stuff with the whole Cam Newton deal and trying to follow it, but a lot of things have changed. But anyway, stopped off in Montgomery, Alabama, picked up a paper, and this is no harp on my favorite high school prep sports editor, Mr. Tom Krager with the D&J. But anyway, it goes in on one side here, and they did some quotes. And this is a game that'll be played somewhere in Alabama. It doesn't make any difference. And they got some quotes from some kids, and I just wanted you to hear to see if you think some of these sound familiar. One kid says, they're extremely big and they're extremely athletic. They got a lot of good football players. I told our guys on Monday, if we're going to win, we got to play better than we did last week. That's just the way it is in the playoffs. You have to play better every week. Cut down on the mistakes. Be solid in the kicking game. If you can do those things, we got a chance to win. Another kid quotes, I felt great last time. Had a big head coming off that Prattville win. This time the stakes were higher in week 3. We were more focused. Our team has been hungry to win. We wanted it more than we did last year. We've been more physical and we eliminated our mistakes. So I thought that was pretty cool. That's Opelika, Prattville, some of those kids down there in Alabama, and that's from the Montgomery Advertiser. So we use that as a little prop. Now let's get into what we're going to get into here. A little Tom Krager and our 3 topics. Oh, look at there, front page. Smyrna, Blackman, Riverdale battle for the spots in the semifinals tonight. Of course, across the way, the Warriors, they're going to be playing Oak Ridge. So 2 games in the house. That's front page. And so that's Krager article there, you know, so that's in that section. And then let's move on, and he's got it as the first leaflet. Look at there. He must have put that on my doorstep. It says, linebackers share the spotlight tonight. Tom Krager, Smyrna Blackman, talented groups. Bryson injury could be the key to the game. Tom Krager. What, Tom? You're working hard. And then all the people who pick and all the jolly rot. Let's see if we can't get us a topic. All right. You got there, but could you have done it better? Told you I went down the watercolors. I took one way in, I took one way out. Now one way got me there a little bit faster at a certain time of the day, and another way got me there home faster at a certain time of the day. He said, I'll get it, Stork. Well, I went in one way, but I went back through the back roads to the hotel. Well, that way, you know, I still had to go through these little bitty towns, kind of stop and go and kind of, you know, whatever. And it wasn't as bad going in at night on Tuesday night. But see, coming out yesterday morning at about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, if I was coming through all those little towns, what would I have been coming through? School, bus stops, flashing lights, people pulling out in front of you. I just didn't really want to mess with all that, so I took the other way and come out and went the other way and came up and came down I-10 and then up to I-65 and came home. That way did take a little bit longer. That's one analogy. But on the football field, how does that apply, Stork? It applies because you may win one way and then you may win another way. Which way is better? The kid just quoted it. We cut down on our mistakes. We did other things. We saw a better route, or we did something different. You may be getting there, but each and every time you get there and you win it, could you have done it better? We've learned so much about high definition, about all the different things that we do as we bring this stuff to you, about how we design the plays and what we do on Friday night after the plays to keep them organized. We're going to start doing a lot different things to keep the machine rolling, so I don't spend as much time, sometimes, you know, working on this, and I'm a little bit more organized. I want to be more efficient, and it's something that I noticed, and I am going to get that done, and I will be more efficient and be able to produce more highlight videos. It's just a way that we've devised, and we'll work on that. But what I wanted to get at is, you may do something, and you may be getting to the finish line, but you need to stop and look at the process each and every time and analyze it. Was that a good way? Was we smart in what we did? I don't know. We're going to find out tonight, I'll tell you that. It doesn't make any difference whether it's sloppy or whatever. One of us is going to win or lose, so we got to figure that out. So let's move on to topic number 2. You may not like that topic. I really did, because, you know, even though, you know, I sell products and services, you may be in the classroom and you may get an A. You may get an A, but was there a better way to get that A and use your time? It's just what I'm trying to get at. You'll figure that out in life. Let's move on next topic. How well does he play away from the ball? You know, in some sports, this doesn't even apply. Let's think about it. But in 2 sports, it really applies. Basketball, you get to see it real visually and real quick. You can pick up on it pretty good and pretty fast, because the way the game transcends, You have offensive and defensive as you go up and down the floor, but as you draw certain players out from a defensive perspective, or you post up down low, you draw them down inside so you can shoot the J, you can see how you move your positions on the court, which enable you to, you know, execute. On the football field, it's the same way. Coaches look at how well you play without the ball. What are you doing? Even though the play's on the far side of the field, what are you doing? Are you going 90, 80, maybe 70%? Or are you going 100? You got to play every down. Why? You don't know what's going to happen. How many times have we predicted all this season, or Tom Krager's picked it and he said, I think the game will go this way, or I think the game will go that way. We don't have any idea. We don't have a road map. We got a pretty good idea. We look at it on paper and we think, well, we don't have any idea who's going to win this game tonight. It's all going to be about who comes to play and who balls up and who decides they want it more, just like all these kids talk about. It's not anything different. What's going on in Alabama is going on right here. But coaches look, and people look, everybody looks, even in your job. How well do you play without the ball? In other words, when the spotlight's on somebody else, they want to see how well you take it and how you handle it and what you do with it. Think about that, whether it's in your job, in the school, whatever. It's a lesson in life, so think about it. A lot of times we got to look at how we play without the ball. Let's move into topic number 3. There's no guessing where we're going. We gotta go 12 miles down the road. Get on Lee Victor and go on Smyrna Drive. Bulldog Drive, excuse me. And park in the back, go up, set the tripod up, be there about 5 o'clock. Tonight, if you can't be there, get on the web, WGNS 1450, Brian and John will bring it to you, and we're gonna be there. I wanna give a big shout out to my daughter. Spence started about 3 games ago working with us, and she's now our sideline reporter. We're stepping her up tonight. She's going to a much better camera. Our view will get a lot better, but I gotta tell you folks, for an 11-year-old girl, she's shining like a star. She got out there and she's got steady hands and she can push that record button, and we enjoy the views and she enjoys the good time, and now she's a part of the program. We've got 2 views and we're moving on. I got Judy shooting still shots, and I couldn't be more happier. We've got all the team working in the media, and we're trying to bring it all to you. We enjoy it each and every week. From here at the Inferno, we appreciate you. Continue, let's all load up. Let's go down there. Let's ball up and go get us a win. That's what we got to do. So anyway, from a man who truly delivers, God bless, take care. If you see us at the gate, give us a shout. We're over and out. Load them up, let's go, buckle them up, strap them on, whatever you want to say. As you can tell, I don't want to leave, but that's just part of it. We got to go. I got to get to work, and we got to get ready to go play this football game. So folks, be there tonight at Bulldog Stadium. Robert L. Rakes will be